Need to report your sustainability efforts to key stakeholders? Most companies make ESG reports public, and public companies may soon be required by law to provide them to the SEC. Download our sustainability report presentation template to easily highlight the core goals, actions, and implementation of your ESG efforts. The template includes slides on GHG emissions throughout the value chain, matrices for materiality and sustainability development goals, consumer willingness to pay, sustainability strategy promotion structure, an environmental action plan, social contribution, development highlights, and timelines on team education and impact minimization. To download the full presentation template and customize it, join UExec Resources. The most important element of any sustainability report is a thorough account of the organization's greenhouse gas emissions throughout the value chain. The top separates the value chain into three components with scope of emissions listed underneath. Scope 3 is the largest and includes all indirect emissions associated with upstream and downstream operations. This is usually the largest contributor, typically 90% of a company's emissions. Scope 3 upstream comes first in the value chain and covers emissions created by production activities like material or good procurement, services purchased, or employee commutes and business travel. Scope 1 covers direct emissions from operations like owned assets such as buildings, equipment, or vehicles that burn fuel. Scope 2 covers indirect emissions created from purchased energy to power buildings and vehicles. Scope 3 downstream emissions are those that come from the transportation of goods to customers or the use of sold products and the waste they create. Use a GHG emissions calculator to break down each percent of total emissions and plug them into this visualization to share with external stakeholders. This materiality matrix can be used to prioritize ESG topics to dedicate resources to. It visualizes sustainability across two dimensions: the importance of an activity to stakeholders on the vertical axis and the amount of impact to a business on the horizontal. A key on the left indicates which topics cover governance, people and safety, and environmental topics. Execs should focus on the top right quadrant because it has the largest importance to stakeholders as well as the largest business impact. This doesn't mean you should forget about the topics in lower quadrants. Instead, the quadrants help you triage which tasks to address first. To watch this full explainer video and download the entire presentation template for more slides on sustainability strategy promotion structure, an environmental action plan, social contribution, and sustainability development goals, consumer willingness to pay, development highlights, plus gain access to additional presentation templates for annual reports, quarterly reports, and KPI metrics and goal reviews, as well as 500 more presentation templates, book summaries, and spreadsheet models, click on the link and join UExec Resources Plus.